Hey, what's up, movie fans? I am here with my review of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Say that 5 times fast. This film is Tim Burton. That is a name that deserves to be on top of a title. When you hear that, it evokes a certain reaction. You're in for an interesting artistic expression of film. He is definitely one of those directors that I need to see every single movie that he does. Whether or not I like him or not, I think that they are usually unique, 100% definitely unique, and they definitely stand alone. Tim Burton has made a lot of movies in his day. I think he's on his third decade of filmmaking, and each one is unique, and each one is evocative of Tim Burton. And it definitely is a testament to his filmmaking ability. Some are a little more cookie cutter than others, and some are super abstract and unique. This is one of those rare ones where it's like right in the middle, and in a good way, where it doesn't throw you off too much, and it also like brings you in. So I really liked this movie. December 1943. A bomb drops, and this house with children is destroyed. Or is it? I don't want to give too much away, but Asa Butterfield plays a character in this film, Jake Portman, who's has a very unique relationship with his grandfather. His grandfather has been telling him these stories for years and years and years, and nobody believes the grandpa. They think that he's just been this distant person, this figment in Jake's parents' life, and left, his grandma and stuff like that. When in reality, there's some nefarious going on. This movie is kind of like a XMen, from the director of Batman comes XMen in Hogwarts. That's kind of how I attribute it to it. There's differences. It's just kind of a joke, but he meets these children in 1943. He actually is able to go through a loop and go to 1943 and see how they do it. It's run by this school, played by Eva Green, his character, Miss Peregrine, and she literally shepherds these kids and keeps them alive in a perpetual one-day loop over and over and over and over again. There are a certain class of characters headed by Samuel L. Jackson. And oh my god, I'm a Samuel L. Jackson fan. And I think I've seen him in about every different facet of acting you could possibly have, and this is definitely a new one for me. He plays the leader of these hollow type characters, is what they call them. I don't want to give too much away, but oh my god, they are unique. They kind of show it in the trailers, the movie previews, if you will. Sorry, that's my Dusty Rhodes impression. They're kind of like the Slender Man character that has been all over the internet and everything, but it's done really well. It's done where they are actually creepy and irky, and they do this beautiful hybrid like CG stop motion effect. Now, Tim Burton loves to dip into that stop motion, at least the effect of it, even if it is actually computer generated. It's so refreshing to see stop motion, even if it is computer generated, in movies, because people don't really do that anymore. And it's cool, it's unique, it's quirky, and it is Tim Burton personified. It's so cool. It is definitely a PG-13 movie. Definitely some creepy stuff. There were some girls that were in the middle of my theater that got up and were freaking out and then sat down and stuff. There are definitely some creepy, ooky moments in this, and I loved it. I love horror. I'm not saying this is horror, but I'm saying that there are definitely some creaky ugh. See, it's like a jumbly effectiveness in this movie, and I think it's done really well. I think it's shot really well. The actors and actresses are so good. Eva Green, she's really good as his headmistress. Judi Dench kind of has an ancillary character towards the end of the film. Terrence Stamp is great as the grandpa. You definitely yearn to know what's going on. Is he telling the truth? Asa Butterfield is phenomenal. I mean, I remember first seeing him in Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and I'm like, this kid can act, and he just gives commanding performance. Ella Purnell, she's really, really good in this. I wish the kids in the film actually had more character development. I love character development. I realize it's already well over a 2-hour movie, and I'm not saying that, you know, the titular character, Miss Peregrine, I'm not saying these guys don't have a lot of screen time, because they absolutely do. But it would have been kind of cool to learn more about these kids, including like the twins. But, you know, maybe there'll be more. I know it's a book series, so maybe we'll see more. The same can absolutely be said about the parents of Jake. The dad is kind of just forgotten, and that's not like practical. I realize this film probably isn't that practical, but the dad definitely needs to be recognized in the film. Now, there are moments when they're fighting with these hollows that are funny, they're scary. It's very reminiscent of like a Ray Harryhausen film with the skeletons, and it's cool. It's funny. I literally like, ha, oh my god, like laughing and be like, ooh, you know, like there's this snow fight, like it's hilarious. It's done really well. It's kooky. There's just nods to the camera here and there. Like it's cool. It's a unique, peculiar film. Overall, I give it a big thumbs up. You know, I just gave 2 thumbs up. So yeah, I give it a big 2 thumbs up. Really, really talented cast in this film. I wish some characters got more development. I wish we'd learn more. I'm sure we will. Hopefully there'll be a sequel. Hopefully it's not like Lemony Snicket where I loved it and I rewatched it and then I find out they're not going to do another one. Hopefully it's like Narnia where we get like 6 of them. Well, we get like 5, but I want more. I want more. Give me more. More. I want it. I want it now. I want to know what you guys think of this movie. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you in the middle? Did you think it was a really cool Tim Burton movie? Did it feel like a Tim Burton movie? I think it did. I think it felt like the Tim Burton films that I grew up with. The weird Pee Wee Herman moments. The weird, Edward Scissorhand, quirks and idiosyncrasies. I'm saying the word wrong. You know what I'm talking about. Idiosyncrasies? That's the word. Intricacies? Yeah, I'm just going to end the video now since I'm messing up words. But thanks a lot for watching. Please check out my other movie reviews. I love talking about movies. I'm very passionate about film. So please check out my other movie reviews. Please leave a recommendation for other movies you want me to watch, maybe avoid. This is London Hawthorne. Please subscribe. Please share. If you could click on any ads or commercials embedded in my videos, it helps me pay for movie tickets. So thanks a lot. Have a great day.